I like YouTube when it was the Wild Wild West, man. I miss it. I miss it when everyone was anything goes, but all these restrictions and commercials and shit just get ridiculous now. Like, you know,
Is the commercials that doing that? What's going on?
it's the corporations. You know, I think when Google bought them out, you know how Google is.
Yeah.
That's when shit started to change and putting all these restrictions. You can't post this. You can't.
That was our theme song. That was appropriately paid for.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Nipsey Hussle's whole family and crew. Jay
That was
Stone.
Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah, Jay Stone, wife Lauren London, the kids.
I remember some part fucking
Double up.
We did something. I probably played something off YouTube.
Yeah.
And they took a big chunk of that.
Oh yeah, they took that big portion of that off, right?
Yep.
Or they would just demonetize the shit and be like, you can't get paid off for this video.
And you know how I was like working OD hard to fix all this shit.
I'm trying to think. You played the song or something, or you probably added something in.
I think it was the Kevin Samuels thing.
Oh, the video. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
They didn't like the big dick talk.
Yeah. I'm not for that.
Kevin Samuels, right?
But this stuff is funny though. I look at it just for entertainment, man. Like, this shit is funny, man. It just shows me a lot of people is not used to people being blunt with them and straightforward, you know.
Why are you not answering my questions? Ma'am, you're 5'2", 300 pounds. You shouldn't.
What's your height? What's your weight?
A woman.
What's your dress size?
A woman don't tell.
Yeah, he said, don't give me that shit. What's your weight? You know, pull the camera. Your camera too close to your face and make it look like you're fat. Yeah, pull up. Let me see you.
He was all right. He was on the phone with some girl. Not on the phone. Wherever his thing is.
It's live stream, yeah.
Yeah. And he was just like, he's like, so you don't, it's like, did you graduate high school? All right. So are you going to get your GD? And he was just like this.
She was on camera too?
Yeah.
And she was like,
covering her face.
What's she doing it? Because he say, like, you could debate him or whatever, but you got to come on camera.
What's his whole thing, though? What is it?
His whole thing from when I went back and did a little research, he started off as like a man channel, telling men they need to better themselves and elevate, groom yourselves and dress better. So that's the stuff he's doing to women. He used to only do it to men. I guess women started catching on and, oh, yeah, let these men know. Put them in their place. Let them know this and that. And he's like, hold on. Y'all can get the smoke too, you know.
He went to the dark side.
Some of y'all women need to do this and that. And now it was a problem. When he was doing it to men, no one cared.
But
his channel started growing once women started asking for advice.
If they're noticing it is a problem, it's a good problem for him.
Yeah.
It creates like publicity.
Oh, yeah. All of that. You know how many like other channels is making videos, reaction videos to his and inviting them on their platform to talk. And yeah, he just offered out that one. That's what I found out when he made that video with the lady.
He's basically just blatantly telling you that you have problems and solve it, fix it.
The thing is, they don't like how he say it. It's his tone because he's not sugarcoating it. He's gonna say, "Lady, you overweight." He's not gonna say, "Oh, maybe you need to probably go to the gym or something." Just lose like a few pounds. He's not gonna say that. He's gonna say you're fat. People ain't used to hearing that, but I know guys like us that probably been into sports and play sports. We heard our gym teacher talk to us like that. We used to that, and that's what he was saying. He was like,
I didn't hear that. I was
not fat, but
I'm fat now.
Like when you're in a football, you lose a game, you looking sloppy, and the coach is like, "What the fuck you doing, Joe? You running like a good? What the fuck you can't catch it?"
And first of all, they didn't give no technique, none of how to train us to catch.
They was just saying catch.
Yeah.
You play football before, go catch. You supposed to instruct me like certain how to deal with certain catches and passes.
Edmund with Ronda Rousey. Head movement, punch.
What fight was that? That was the Amanda or the Holly?
Punches. I mean, all the fights. With Holly Holm. He was on the head movement.
But just to go back to people ain't used to people being blunt and straightforward. So that's what the real problem is. I don't really hear no one try to critique what they say. They just always go off for how you say it. And like, you're being disrespectful. I say, he ain't being disrespectful. He just being straightforward with you. You're just not used to hearing it in that form. You know, we all used to being sugarcoated, you know. We're not used to hearing, yo, you need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
We used to hearing, hold on, wait, you need some help. You know, you need to do. He's like, no, he's just one of them guys. Like, no, you need to get your shit together. Yeah. What you like? It was that conversation when he asked the dude, like, do you have a big, you know, thing?
Mm-hmm.
The dude called in because he was like a 20-year-old virgin. He was asking like, how come I ain't getting girls? And he's like, hey, where do you work? How much money you want? Like, are you doing this? Are you grooming yourself? Hold on, you still with your mom? You still with this? You don't got a car? You know, why would a girl want to fuck with you?
Yeah.
So he's telling them straightforward, but like I said, no one cared when he was bashing the guys. Now it's the one of women. Now everyone is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I like. So far, I never heard anything that I really like greatly disagree with. I'd be like you said, it's like Patrice O'Neal and other things certain people would say. Like maybe your uncle would talk to you like that, like I said, or a gym teacher, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm used to hearing a kind of talk like that. So me, it's just entertainment. When I see how people like, yeah, people never really had no one being straightforward with them.
No,
they really don't.
Did you? I didn't really have that.
Oh yeah. I got it. The reason I brought up gym teacher, my gym teacher,
yeah,
he was straightforward. I liked it though, man, because my brothers is like that. So it's always like I looked at him like a big bro at times, you know.
I like the situations where you could point out problems and then instead of just pointing out someone's issues,
yeah,
how do you solve it?
How do you solve it?
Right? How you fix that? What you can't do? Something that could like change the course of someone's life.
The thing is now, especially now more than ever, we had a situation where you can't critique anyone. You can't give constructive criticism. They're gonna call you a hater. They're gonna call you a basher or whatever, a shaming. And it's like, I'm not shaming. Like if I'm wrong, if I say, hey, what's the rapper girl name? Remember the big heavy set girl, Lizzo? If I say, yo, she's overweight, she needs to lose weight.
She has overweight.
Oh, you're shaming? I'm like, that's not shaming. Like, yeah. It's pretty obvious. Like, you see this shit.
If you call me fat, I agree with you. I'm fat.
You call me bald, I'm fucking bald. Like,
yeah, it's there.
What the fuck do you mean? I don't get people, bro. Like,
I get I don't get it. I don't get how you can't call someone overweight.
What they are.
It's a health problem because it's essentially is a choice. So you're choosing the stuff. All this
clog your arteries.
I'm guilty of it also, but she's extremely guilty over it, and you're doing it more and more. And yeah, body positivity, feminism, I guess. But if you want to be if you ask a doctor, she probably belongs on 600-pound life.
Yeah, that's not healthy, bro.
She belongs on that show.
That's not It's not a good show.
And when she was trying to lose weight, they turned on her.
Oh, yeah.
And look at her now. She's fat as fuck. She looked like one of those shaggy dogs.
I seen, what was the other rapper? I don't know if you're familiar with. Remember back in the days, Missy Elliott? Get your freak on. She had a little situation where she lost some weight and people started tagging her. I said, why the fuck you attacking her? Because she's losing weight.
Because she's trying to better her life.
I said, what is wrong with you people, bro? Because she just say, hey, I need to lose a little bit more weight. And people, you trying to get skinny on us now? I'm like, huh?
What's wrong with admitting that you don't feel good? When Lizzo walks up the stairs and she's like drenched in sweat.
And how many times she came on the internet crying saying she don't like how she feels about herself or this. And I'm like,
yeah.
Then why everyone wants you to stay big then? Like, what's the problem?
Why are you doing what everybody wants to tell you? You know what? She makes a lot of money and she is a way above a person that. But it's just obvious in public view. What if she's publicizing the body positivity and then everybody is telling them I've done this because of you. Like a little girl is looking at her and then. She's saying that I was okay with being fat. I didn't want to lose any weight because...
That shit ain't okay.
Nah.
You know, Ain't nothing wrong with feeling comfortable with yourself, but at the same time, no, I can get better.
Yeah.
Don't just think, oh, I'm fat and I'm comfortable and that's it. It's like, no.
Yeah, essentially they made fat people, I don't want to say like a race, but a class.
That's what it
is
seemed like they doing at
Right?
times. It seemed like that's a whole different class. Like I forgot which one of them dating like app shit where they took off like something with the weight. Because guys are asking women how much they weigh, or when you put like what kind of woman you looking
Yeah.
for. I don't want fat. They can't use the word fat, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Guys,
So I'm coming on say
Mhm.
like Tinder or whatever, eHarmony or whatever them dating shits is, and I'm putting like what kind of woman I'm looking for. I can't say I don't want a fat woman, and they said that's shaming. How the fuck that's shaming?
Can I like a girl that goes to the gym?
So would that be shaming if I sound like women that go to the gym?
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit is like getting like the society, man. What the fuck is wrong with us, man?
I don't know.
What the fuck is wrong?
If you want to look at like to overall better as a society, the main thing that you should tell everybody: go to the gym.
You gotta critique people. Like
work out.
How can you get better if no one ever critiqued you?
Mm-hmm.
If no one say, yo, Joe, you got a good job, but I think you should double up with it. And no one's telling you that, you probably never think.
Yeah.
Like in fighting, you need to get critiqued. Yo, you looked a little sloppy in your last fight, Khabib or whatever. You need critique, and that's what help us get better. But now it's like you critique someone is a problem. It's shaming, or you a hater, and it's like I'm starting to hate the word because it's like words getting used out of context now.
We gotta talk about fights also. This things that's happening.
Oh yes, I'm definitely down for that. But yeah, like to clear up the Kevin Samuels, I like watching. I'm learning how to debate with him. I like watching him because he's very good at staying on the topic.
Yeah.
And not getting dragged off into another topic discussion. That's a problem I think a lot of us have.
Mm-hmm.
We always get turned into a different argument instead of we ain't even arguing, debating about the one that we originally started with.
Yeah.
He's very good at staying on a point and sticking to it and not getting. So I'm trying to learn from that, man. That's
you see good. Me do it, and I was being a fight.
Yeah, so I like watching. It's entertaining for me.
People don't like to admit they're wrong or go on to where they could go through the changes, right?
Yeah.
If you just stick to the topic and don't budge because they're going to try to go somewhere else.
They can't beat you. They're going to try to,
Yeah. And, I've done it many times. It's just very annoying. But I'm like, yeah, but what about this thing?
And hold on. We're talking about this.
Yeah.
He's like real good at that. So I'm like, I'm watching him. I'm taking notes, man.
And
he knows how to debate.
And also take notes of like saying something and staying quiet and just looking. Observing and let the other person either drown, not as like it could be like a bad thing as a communicator, but
overtalk them there. Sometimes they talk themselves into a hole.
Yeah,
I seen them do that to quite a few people, quite a few women.
And just see the point and then see the fat, chop off the fat.
Keep
on going
to there you go. Yeah. So I'm learning from that, and I'm definitely taking notes. I'm trying to learn how to when I'm debating, how to stay on that subject. Don't
use it against me because I
have to practice. We come here all the time, so you're gonna probably be the main sparring partner. Yeah.
Nah, I definitely was using that a lot. And
definitely like knowing what you're talking about, because he got enough facts and information when someone says some bullshit. He's like, hold on, wait.
I feel like he follows the things like 48 laws of power.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that will help you too.
Yeah, I think he follows those type of rules of say less than necessary.
Yeah, oh yeah. They teach you that like in journalism. I think you probably went to school. I don't know if you ever got that far now.
I graduated high school.
No, I'm talking about college though.
College.
You ever seen like the commentators when they interviewing people? They always say, "Just let them talk."
Mm-hmm.
That's a good strategy and tactic. Just let them talk, especially if a person is exploding and just talking and ramming on them. Just let them. Don't cut them off. Yeah. Don't cut them off.
Because through emotion, you could say things that make you look bad.
And it's good for ratings. It's good for everything. It's good for you. You gotta just let a person talk. Sometimes they talk themselves, dig themselves a hole, put themselves in the casket.
What you mean by this? Instead of saying what was going on due to the moment, they probably just try and put themselves in a deeper situation. Try to explain themselves.
Yeah. Sometimes let a fool speak, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'd rather follow a fool with a plan than one without.
Oh yeah.
That's why we're here. I'm the fool.
Yeah.
All right, biggest fight, Canelo.
Ooh man, yes. I seen that.
I thought he was losing.
Oh, all right, yo, you wasn't the only one. Oh, I thought I was kind of scared to tell people. I thought he was like, it was like pretty even, but I think I had like, I had Saunders up by a round or two or whatever.
For Billy Joe Sanders, right?
Yeah, Billy Ho. Billy Joe, yeah. All right, because I was a little scared. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna tell her I don't want to get beat up.
Where were you?
I was at my friend's house. It was his birthday or whatever. So he was like, "Yo, Tim, just come over. I know you like the fights.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna watch it." I said, "All right, cool." So I pulled up with family and friends is there. We on the living room.
And everybody was hyped for everything that Canelo was doing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty. Everyone knew Canelo. They just didn't know who Saunders was.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Joe. So it's natural you want to cheer for the guy that you know. Yeah. But typical Canelo, he looking good, man.
He was looking good, but he was getting caught.
Yeah. He's too fucking powerful, man, for these dudes, man.
Yeah. But I was looking, I was like, he's getting hit.
Yeah.
Too much. His movements is not working so well. I'm like, lucky he got the punch.
He was always good with upper body movement, not so much with foot.
Yeah.
He's very good with upper body movement and movement, but I think he just wasn't worried about how much you think it's probably because he wasn't too concerned about the guy's power. Because I noticed that, of course.
I think it was balanced for Canelo to respect it.
No.
Like he couldn't do what he usually did.
No. Yeah, he definitely had to take his time with this one.
And I don't know what I was watching to the other people was watching. Apparently, Canelo do a lot more than I thought.
That's what they said.
I was like,
when you watch the box score, they say he threw more, like a lot.
Yeah, he threw.
Oh yeah,
he threw a lot. I was like, I didn't see him throw much.
Yeah, I'm trying to think now. Like I can remember Billy Joe doing.
He was doing a lot.
Yeah.
He was doing a lot. He was weaving a lot.
I don't remember Canelo. Yeah, he was weaving a lot. Yeah, Canelo was trying to crack him with some shit upstairs, and he was dipping on him. Yeah. Oh no, that was a dope fight, man.
My only critique is Joe quitting on the stool.
Yeah. See, all of them, they got on me. What you mean he broke his orbital? I said, I think he did break his orbital. I said, he still quit. I said, dude. He said, oh, Tim, or someone hit you and you. I said, I'm not a fighter.
Yeah.
I said, regular people like us, we got that luxury.
Mm-hmm.
When you're a professional fighter, I don't give you that luxury to just,
And a championship fight.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's UFC fighters, not even a championship fight. They break their arm, they still throwing.
Other fighters, I'm pretty sure had that same
arm, leg, orbital bone, nose.
Margarito, when he fought Pacquiao broke that same orbital bone. He finished the fight.
Yeah,
he still continued to fight.
That's not a thing you complain about.
Yeah. You're a fighter.
And the doctor didn't even come in.
Because he stopped it himself. He's saying, but he can't see. He knows when you say you can't see, they're gonna automatically stop you.
Yeah. So
that's why I'm like, you quit.
Yeah.
Maybe you whisper to your corner like, yo, I need some better instructions. This eye's closing up, but you don't yell it out. You know the doctor or the ref hear that shit, they're gonna stop it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like,
but he threw the towel even before.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The trainer yeah?
The trainer threw
so when the round ended, the trainer threw in the towel?
The trainer put on shit, went like that.
Oh.
It was over.
And he was like, I can't see it.
Yeah. But you definitely don't fucking quit on the stool.
He ducked right into that uppercut, bro.
Yeah. Twice.
He ducked. I seen him stumble. I knew he was hurt, but I didn't know until I seen like he went back.
What lean was it? Was it the
eighth? The ending of the seventh.
He leaned to his left, but he went down under, right?
Oh, I think it was the sixth. Yeah. When you heard him, Canelo was like, yeah.
I'm saying, what punch did he catch him with? I know you caught him with a hook. You think it was going?
I think it was a right uppercut type shit.
You think he led him into that, or you think he leaned into it?
Quite possible, because Canelo, he's very good at setting up traps and shit. No, he kept throwing power punches to the body, and he was landing at times.
Yeah.
So I was thinking maybe Billy Joe thought this was probably gonna go to a body or something. He was trying to
probably curve it.
And he leaned right into the uppercut.
Yeah.
He leaned right into that shit.
That.
And I just gave him more power because you moved into it.
Of how hard he hit him, like he went down with his face no more. Then he got hit, and then all of a sudden that shit was
Yeah,
pancakes.
when that shit happens like that, that's when you know most likely you got an orbital bone fracture.
Yeah,
When that shit swells up just like that in an instant.
it's crazy how fast our body could change.
Yeah. Cause at first I didn't see it. I'm just, once the ending around, I'm like, all right, cool. And I'm like, why they stopping the fight? And I can't see it. I said, dude, you just got a swollen eye. What you mean you can't see it? Then I'm thinking maybe he got an orbital bone. Then later they like, yeah, you got a fracture. But another thing I'm gonna bring to your attention. What's up with these fucking UK dudes quitting? All of them from the same injury. It was a boxer named Daniel DeBar. Same injury. Orbital bone broke, he quit. Cal Brook, Triple G, Errol Spence. Left eye, right eye broke, quit. I'm like, what's up with these UK guys?
I don't want to say maybe they're soft.
It's okay.
I think
too many of their fighters have been quitting lately, bro.
Maybe
big time guys too, not like
their
small.
perspectives on it is not to go out on your shield to fight another day. When us is like,
I know, over there,
shield, and you may get knocked out and hurt.
North America, it's like
you're not fighting the same ever again.
Yeah. Because the thing is too, I feel like once you put that in you, you always liable to do it. Once you quit, you always gonna have that option. Like, yeah.
But I wonder where it's different of quitting in front of a crowd and quitting in the gym, because I'm pretty sure people are getting pushed in the gym, drained, fighting multiple people.
Oh yeah,
one after another. Eventually, you're gonna break.
It's there. You just don't hear about it a lot.
Yeah. So
it's there.
Where's the change between like that being in the
it's like because it's over. I guess it's the mentality. Like there's always a difference between when you're actually sparring and training and the actual fight. So I guess it's that factor to it. Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't want, because like as good as Roberto Duran, one of the greatest boxers of all time, everyone always going to talk about that No Mas fight.
No, saying he beat Sugar, right?
The first fight he won, the rematch was the No Mas fight, and that shit sticks with you.
Apparently he got fat that fight, and
he got fat all in fights, man.
He wasn't the same.
That's why I didn't like when I seen that movie. They tried to put that whole image of after that win he was doing that for all his fights. They was saying like it was times he would shoot up 200 pounds. That was just something he did. It wasn't like it was just for that fight. It was the same thing with Mike Tyson when he lost to Buster Douglas. They said, oh, he wasn't training. He stopped training 10 fights ago. So that's not an excuse for me.
That's crazy.
He stopped training like 10, 20 fights ago.
You think if he would just like train normally, he would just never have lost?
I think he would have. Yeah, that's tough because he was special, especially when he had Custom Auto with him.
They finally asked the question.
Yeah.
I forgot who he was talking to, but he was doing a podcast, and I think they asked Mike if he used steroids. And in my head, I was like, yes, he did. He's like, no, it's always coke and weed. That's all I did. I was like,
I don't know. I ain't never. You probably know more than me. Have you seen like any signs of like steroid body wise?
There was a specific like back part at that time of age. Like you could tell that a person was using steroids. But some fat people would use it. People would get hurt. So who knows?
So many different forms of it.
Yeah.
People always think just steroids get big your muscles, and not all of them do that. Some of them help you burn weight, cut fat.
Mike Tyson was a drug user, and he
was definitely cocaine and shit.
And he knew how to, And
it wasn't really the testing was like they wasn't testing for them shits really, man.
They drug test him, but he had the fake dick
back then.
Yeah.
Shit wasn't like they test them, but it wasn't like how it was here. Like
it was P test.
You could easily beat a P test. Yeah, you could easily beat that shit. But yeah, I think he would have probably had like some losses, just not the bad ones, because he lost the guys he shouldn't have no business losing to.
Buster.
Yeah, it's okay to lose to Lennox Lewis and Vander Holyfield. They all time greats, but Kevin McBride, or what was the dude, Peter McNeely and Buster Douglas. Like,
Lennox Lewis lost to somebody he
Those
shouldn't have lost to.
yeah.
He lost to what? Brock Rahman. Brock Rahman.
Hasim Rockman.
Yeah, Hasim Rockman.
Yeah, but he avenged all his losses.
You know.
Tyson, on the other hand, like, I know people like him because he's a cultural icon and shit like that, but I don't know if I can rank him above them guys because I'm like, when he
Fuck you
fought,
till you love me, fat.
when he fought guys on his level, the two guys on that rivaled him, Holyfield and Lewis, he lost. You know,
And now
he fought good guys though. He did fought good fighters. Yeah,
he's gonna fight Lennox, right?
That'll be dope.
Now, who is he fighting?
I seen, like, what was the name?
I don't know. He's fighting Holyfield or Lennox.
It was one of them too, man. I seen both of those names. I really would like to see him fight Shannon Briggs. That would be more exciting because he could sell that fight. The Battle of Brooklyn, he could do that at the Barclays. Browns, they both from Brownsville.
Yeah.
Let's go, champ. That's why but I don't mind the Lewis fight or the Holyfield. I know Holyfield been trying like for forever.
It'd be smarter if he would have chose Briggs.
Oh, I think Briggs would sell that shit.
That would have been smarter. He had probably had more chance of winning.
Yeah.
But like him fighting Lennox got a long jab and he never stopped training.
Oh yeah? Lennox still be in the gym for time?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Oh shit.
His thing is working out and playing chess.
I didn't even
He's
know
like
that.
he's like a master chessman.
He still hit the ball. That's dope. So that makes it even more interesting for me now.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't stopping. I know Shannon Briggs. The last time he tried to was like 2 weeks. I mean, not say 2 weeks. 2 years ago. Yeah.
Let's go, Chad.
Let's go. I want to see that, man.
And he's always brolic as fuck.
Yeah.
Evander, he got that crazy body.
Yeah, he came back in the jail. I'm like, what the fuck, man? It's damn near 60-year-old man and shit. They're flirting with their 60s. I was like, y'all looking sharp, bro. Y'all looking
way
good.
Better than us.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Better shape than us too, man. I don't think I gotta run them guys any laps. You guys are running circles around me, man.
We need to go to that boxing gym soon.
That would be dope, man. Yeah. I've definitely been itching to get back into that.
And I
bought that little, what was that little headband shit you used to be doing? I bought that a while back. Yeah.
The ball would just come right straight to you.
Oh shit!
You got good at it?
Oh man, I stopped when I was, so I know I don't got it no more. Just when I was getting the hang of it to like want to show off in front of people, I stopped doing it. So I don't know. I got to try again.
To me, like shadow boxing, it's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a lot of concentration and weightlifting and running. So much easier.
Effortless, right?
Right? It's just, all you got is done.
All that shout, you got to picture a guy in front of you, and if they do this, how you gonna move? And you do that. Yeah, you're right.
You can never stay in the center line.
Yeah.
You always gotta go left, right, back, down, or you're gonna have to go pivot, throw a punch, pivot, throw a punch. You gotta think about combinations.
That's my problem. Always going in a straight line.
You gotta go right. You gotta go left. Don't put your back against the rope. Have yard tuck in. Make sure you don't have your fucking hands to your face. Like you can't have
covering your vision and shit.
Yeah, covering your vision.
Yeah. There's a lot of work.
Focus on people's wrist box.
Oh man, but yeah.
The battle of the. Even they said Joe and Canelo is gonna be the battle of the feet.
Oh, that's what he said. Oh yeah.
Because
I didn't know that's what they were saying. Yeah.
Because Billy Joe fights long.
Yeah. He definitely moves around. Yeah.
So his foot is ahead of his body, and then he has one, his lead hand further out. So Canelo has to come in a lot more.
Yeah.
And Canelo, his is all tucked in.
Yeah, he's compact in there. Yeah. I think he used to that, man. So he gonna definitely look like he gonna definitely unify the super middleweight division. He got one down to go. Caleb Plant. I like Plant, but I haven't seen nothing to make me really think. See, the thing is do they have power to gain Canelo's respect, and can they deal with Canelo's power? That's the thing, because I think Caleb Penn is like a better version of Billy Joe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because he another guy, fast hands, move around. He get a little stylish and like to show off at times. But I'm not too sure if he could do that with Canelo.
Who's this guy who tried to? He was wearing a shirt saying Joe Sanders and Canelo is scared.
Oh, Demetrius Andrade or Andrade, yeah.
Yeah.
He was I think he had 2 division champs. He was one of those guys that was trying to get a fight with Canelo for years back at 154. So he like chasing him around now. And Canelo like, get the fuck out.
I seen it. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I'll fuck you up.
Yeah. So yeah. It was kind of a similar situation with Billy Joe. Like, yeah, I'm glad he fought Billy Joe. It was a dope fight. It was just a fight I wish that would have happened a few years back.
Yeah.
It would be the same thing if he was to fight Andrade. It was just one of those fights like, yo, I wanted you to fight him years back because Andrade, the last fight, he looked like shit.
To be Andrade, Demetrius is annoying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to like put it.
You seen him? Or this your first? You familiar with him, or
no?
Just off of what you seen?
But off what I've seen, he's going to like Charlo's face.
Yeah, okay.
That everything he's saying is annoying. And
yeah,
I like Charlo. I like Canelo and all that.
Yeah,
but at least put it in a like a business. You know, talk to him one-on-one. Besides, saying when can we fight? And then after that, it gets all scrambled.
Canelo ain't gonna fight. You've been saying it for years. The guy's boring.
Yeah.
Now, you know, boxing, you can get away with that. I've seen plenty of fighters sit there.
He's like, you fight nobody.
Yeah. That's what they do. They're going to say he's boring, and pretty much the boxing media and world accepts it. So, again, if he do fight him, he's, you know.
Do you think Demetrius has a chance of beating him?
Has a chance, but I don't think he's going to win. Like, years back, I would have picked him when he was at 154. Yeah. Same thing, like at 154, 160, I would have picked Billy Joe. But yeah, right now, Canelo got them guys.
Yeah.
The thing that do work, never mind. Demetrius like shit in his last fight. Yeah. I was a big fan of him years back, but now it's like.
Is it the Olympic style of very safe and kind of like that? Drawn out, win by points, can't even touch the guy?
Yeah, he was like a elusive, slick fighter. Not so much of a foot movement, but he had the ability to do that. But he was an elusive guy with little, like, less of the foot movement around and shit. He had the ability to do all that shit, but that wasn't really what he was doing, though. He does it, I guess Olympic style. He does jab. Yeah.
I would say he should fight the people all around. Canelo, but it's like not. It's like where he's undeniable of where the public will see him, be like, all right, Canelo's scared, so Canelo will just come out and have to fight him.
Yeah, ain't going. Yeah, he I don't know. I think at this point, he should just leave it alone because Canelo is so big. He controls the chessboard. You know, he controls the chess, the checkers, the Connect Four. He's the biggest star right now, so. I think he should just leave it alone.
He did this to 2 other people, to Charlo.
Both of them.
And then he tried to do that to Daniel Jacobs.
Yeah, the thing with me, I think he could beat these dudes. That's why I'm like, what are you doing, Canelo? You could beat these niggas. You could beat them, but I don't know. He got something else in mind.
What Canelo versus Charlo?
Yeah, I think he could beat him.
Definitely. I
think they got chances. They also got some kind of chance to beat him, but he can beat them dudes, man. Dimitri.
But for Canelo's point, Canelo's fighting the main people now, right?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Just every night.
Who wants to fight Golovkin?
Huh? Everyone wants, but Golovkin is so hell bent on fighting Canelo.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. That's another thing. Like when HBO boxing was around, it used to piss me off with this, the most fan and avoided fighter, Triple G, and I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
Mm-hmm.
He got a bunch of guys was calling him out. Like Andre Ward was like, yo, send him my way. Y'all saying he could fight anyone from 154? He said, send him my way. Carl Froch was like from the UK, like, oh yeah, I'll fuck him up for you. Send him my way. But he was like, no, I want to fight Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. But we like, you know the guy's he don't train.
Yeah.
That's an easy one because he don't train. Yeah, so yeah, but you know, boxing, oh man, boxing, I love it, but it's like full of shit though, man.
Okay.
They spread, so if you're not really following it, you will believe the lies they telling you. Like you will really believe the lies they say, bro.
I'm the sucker. Fuck.
Nah, it's all right. If you like, the only reason I know because I'm like heavily following it, but there's a lot of bullshit and lies going on. That's how boxing run, man. There's a lot of
Bullshit.
yeah. Like you can't believe shit unless. Don't believe a fight is happening until you actually see the two guys in the ring, man. I'm telling you. That's boxing for you. There's always some bullshit. Someone pulls out of the fight. Demetrius did that to one of the I think it was Big Charlo. I think the fight was done and everything, and something happened when he pulled out of the fight. I'm like, hello, y'all was doing all that talking. It was perfect build up for the fight that you pull out. Like, I don't know what I forgot the reason or whatever, but
I know Andrade was supposed to fight Sanders, and Sanders tested positive.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh yeah. I forgot about it. That's why I started calling him Billy Hall. yeah. He pissed me off. That would have been a dope unification fight at middleweight. And
yeah, I caught with steroids or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, you could definitely got caught with some banned substance.
Yeah.
And
he said that was from a nasal spray.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't believe none of these. Yeah. Especially having not to be racist, but he a gypsy, so.
Sanders is gypsy?
Yeah, that's Tyson Fury guy. I think that's his cousin or whatever.
I know that.
Yeah. Him, Andy Lee.
I believe that through the grace of God, that Sanders will win.
Yeah. I ain't never seen like an Irish gypsy like all the.
You heard it here from the Gypsy King.
His voice, right? He got like a raspy this
a happy raspy
horse like the gypsy.
See, I had all the money in the world. I was gonna kill myself, but do the grace of God and exercise.
I was like,
I pray and then I work out and then I'm happy.
Yeah, man. So September, Canelo and Plant. I hope that happens. I love unification fights.
Yeah.
I think he'll be the first Mexican to ever be a unified, undisputed champion, I should say. They've been unified champions, but undisputed as having all four of the major belts.
Yeah.
You know, back then it used to be 3, but now it's 4 major. Please don't do a 5. It's too many fucking belts as it is, man. They was trying to add the IBO, and I'm like, no. 4 is enough. We don't need no more, bro. I'm tired of these fucking belts. Everyone's saying they're a champion.
He just unify them in a special way.
Yeah, they don't fight each other. Yeah, they don't be fighting each other. They like, oh yeah, everyone know I'm a winner. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get. Yeah, I think you'll win, but I'm not gonna give you credit for it because you ain't do it. And they just, it's that's boxing, man. Ryan Garcia, another one pissed me off.
Yeah, what happened to him? I feel like somebody said, did something happen to him?
He on some bullshit, mental health. He pulled out of the fight with Javier Fortuna.
Mm-hmm.
This month or last month or a few weeks. Now he's coming back to fight a different guy. I'll be like, well, you said you was pulling out of the fight because you have to get your mental health and get your mind right.
Yeah.
3 weeks later, you coming back?
They're saying that he had to get his. Everybody had their prayers and thoughts.
Yeah.
I thought he did something.
Nah, he was just saying his mental he ain't the best mental state, and I don't like it. I felt like he was playing with everyone, emotions, everyone saluting. Like, all right, get better, get well.
All right.
And 3 weeks later, matter of fact, I'm back ready to fight. And I'm thinking, like, was something else going on? Because when he did post that, he had videos of him and his girlfriend vacating. Maybe that was his way of getting away or dealing with whatever depression or whatever he had going on. But I just found it crazy 3 weeks later after you had one guy training, spending money, thinking he's going to prepare for you, and you.
I want to see.
Talented too, man. He just pissed me off how he moves.
Ryan Garcia versus Josue Vargas. Yes, I want to see that. The person I know inside the Morris Park boxing gym.
Oh, okay, all right.
Josue Vargas.
Okay, yeah, lightweight too.
Yeah, he was signed by Mayweather.
Oh, I know. Okay, yeah.
That's the one that was sparring with Mayweather, and
yeah. I don't know why you put that. That was ridiculous.
Yeah,
you don't do that to your fighters, man.
What?
Mayweather put the video of him tagging him up and shit.
No, he was on. The other guy was doing good against him.
I seen one video when he was tagging him, and the guy, that's when he like left the Mayweather team or whatever. And he's like, I'm still young, I'm still learning and growing or whatever. I'm like, all right, cool, you left or whatever the situation is. You don't put no video of you.
Yeah.
That's like that, breaking like the rule that they have in sparring. What happens in sparring
Stays in sparring.
Yeah, I don't like stuff like that. Even though it was funny, I ain't like the Conor and the Paulie shit. Even though it was funny, I'm like, come on, Conor, why would you put the video?
Because Paulie kept on talking shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn, man.
Release the whole clip. Then they released more of the clip, and he's probably still getting tagged and fucked up.
Yeah,
and then Paulie loses to Artem.
Oh yeah, Paulie.
And then Paulie thinks he won from not doing much.
Paulie, like, you got the mind, but your body ain't reacting, bro.
Yeah,
it happens, man.
It's probably just like Zab Judah.
You got the boxing mind. Your body ain't reacting though. Yeah. There's times when you like throw a punch. Why you ain't throw the punch? Your body slow, man.
Yeah.
Your body tapped out. Like, so yeah, there's a lot of talent in lightweight. Some of these boxing divisions, they just start fighting each other. You got Ryan Garcia.
Did you see the fight before that?
I seen one when a guy
Korean.
Yeah. One guy, yeah. I was half-ass watching it, but I know you're talking about
Tatsuhita.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Right before
and the ref just stopped it.
Yeah, I turned my head. I'm like, what happened? I thought the dude quit on the stool.
No.
I was like, yo, what happened?
He just stopped it. I don't know why. That was weird.
Because I was half-ass watching the fight, so I couldn't tell you really who was winning.
Mm-hmm.
I was half-ass watching it, but I just remember like, whoa, why is he celebrating?
The old dude was doing like pity pat punches, and the young dude was catching with hard hits. Mm-hmm. And noticing he was catching with hard hits, and I feel like he probably respected him a little too much. It should have been over like round 2, but then he kept going, and the young dude was getting tired.
All right, that's the ref was let me save you before you.
Yeah, but everybody was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, and the Mexican audience, they don't like shit like that. They harsh on you.
Mm-hmm.
The Hispanic boxing community, they harsh on you if you like quit or the fight gets stopped early. They'll let you hear it.
Yeah.
They'll let you hear it. Yeah, they're not lenient with that.
That's why I'm glad that they changed the ref. Like when it was time for Canelo, it's like,
yeah. The big fights, they make sure they try to bring in like top-notch refs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what they try to do.
My favorite ref is that black guy.
Tony, no, not the one. Describe him. There's quite a few.
He's like I think he has a bald head, and then he gets in the middle of the fight, and his eyes get real big, and he's like, yeah.
I know you talking. Is it Wilkes or something like Steve Wilkes or something? Yeah. I know you talking about. He be making the faces.
I just see memes. It's like,
yeah, he love his job.
You gotta love your job like this guy loves it. Look at his lips. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, man. So man. So hopefully we can get like some more dope fights happening. Got another unification with Spence and whatever that is. Whatever that dude name was, I forgot. But you got Charlo Brian Castano supposed to be in July. That's for all the models at 154. Canelo in September. I like unification fights. Now I want to know. No question, ifs, ands, or buts. This is the best guy in the division,
Yeah.
And the only way to know if all 4 of them champions fight each other.
Or if Callum doesn't want to fight.
If what?
Callum refuses to fight.
He seemed like he wanted. I don't think Canelo gonna give you your biggest payday of your career. So
yeah.
And ain't no one in around that division that can give you that kind of money. So just
I know you want money and fight. Shut the fuck up.
Just take it because ain't no one hovering around. At least if you say, hey, I can say no to Mayweather, you have Pacquiao.
Yeah.
In this division around it, it's just Canelo.
Would there have been an opportunity for Pacquiao versus Canelo?
I don't remember hearing little chatters after the Mayweather fight, but nothing real serious. Nothing real serious.
I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, that would have been cool like that back then.
Why don't they have a fucking boxing game?
Oh, they working on one. You ain't see it?
Taking so long, man.
The thing is with boxing, it's hard to get the licenses. Because it's not like you want to do MMA, you go straight to ONE FC, UFC, and you got all the fighters.
Yeah.
Boxing, you got to go to them individually. So they might go to you. You might say, yeah, I want to be in the game. But your manager or promoter be like, oh, hold on, wait. you gotta pay us to use Joe because Joe was under our promotion. And
Nah, I was like,
It gets-
put
yeah.
me in.
yeah. So that's when it gets into it's called ES Boxing or some shit. They got videos up and everything. It's supposed to be coming out sometime in July or sometime in the summer. It looked real good. Yeah, because I was saying the same thing. I just happened to Google, like, it got to be a video or article or something about a new box. It's been like fucking 12 years.
Because I'm playing fucking EA Champions and I get to play on Xbox. But I'm just thinking, I'm like, when is there going to be a new fucking game?
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. I wish my
The
PS3
thing that
still worked.
EA Champion did was they had the regular people, right? They had Pacquiao, they had Hatton, they had Lennox,
Cotto, and
Tyson, all them. But what you could do is do boxing share and do
You can
boxing share.
take the
Download the creative fighter that looked like Canelo, that looked like Mayweather, looked like Rampage Jackson, and all this shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got like this so far. This game, they got like 100 licensed boxes. They're getting more. Some boxes because of them guys want to get paid. Some of them are going to be downloadable content. Yeah, but yeah, it's out there. It's supposed to be sometime in the summer. It looks real good. When you get a chance, you could probably YouTube it and check it out. Yeah, it's real good, man. It looks nice.
How you feel about Mayweather pushing this guy's teeth back?
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking with me?
Yeah.
Oh shit! He really was landing punches.
He has a black eye and pushed back.
That's what
teeth.
people told me. I didn't know he had a black eye.
Yeah.
I didn't know he pushed his teeth. People was telling me that. I didn't know he did all. He was really hitting them.
Yeah. You didn't hear the sound of this.
Nah, because I heard too much noise and and I see Mayweather hands, but I didn't.
That was all right hands.
I couldn't really look to see. Like what damage he done, but
Well, you can hear the sound.
man, bro. Dealing with them dudes is like dealing with high school kids, man. I got your hat. You try to run off with it.
Got your hat.
Got your hat. And that's what we hear him saying. I got your hat. I got your hat. I got your hat. All right.
And Mayweather's not playing like that.
Like, dude, like, y'all said they were in high school, bro. What the fuck?
Did Mayweather just commit a felony? And
That's crazy.
Does that count as a felony or?
Yeah, good question. But so much money involved. I'm pretty sure the high ups probably told him leave it alone.
Yeah.
Got your hat. Them Jake, them Paul Burrs, they like high school kids, or Jake, I should say. I don't see Paul doing the other. I don't know. I keep getting their name. I don't see the other one doing like too much crazy shit.
I seen the TikTok of, I guess, a camera guy was recording, and Logan Paul was trying to talk to the dad, and he was just like, listen, like, we got famous, but you guys keep on doing stupid shit.
That's what the dad was saying.
No, this is what Logan was saying.
Oh, to the other brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the brother and the father.
Oh, the father be doing goofy shit too?
I think so.
Wow. And he's telling them like, yo.
And he's like, look, I already did my fucked up shit. I'm not doing that no more. I'm trying to do something great. But you guys keep on doing stupid shit. And I was like, maybe Logan Paul's trying to like go over a new leaf and
that whole shit that could have fucked up the Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
That's why at first, if you look at Logan, right? He looked at worried like, yo, what did he do? Because that could have fucked up the whole fight. And I'm like, yo, Jake, that's your brother's time. You don't do that, bro. It's a right to come and talk shit, but anything that would have caused the issue, like, you don't do that. That's your brother moment. Mm-hmm. Stop stealing your brother's spotlight.
Made him cry and all that.
That's why I was like, if I was the Logan, I'd be like, yo, you can't be with me right now, man. You trying to steal a show.
He's not allowed in the arena right now.
Yeah. Because he's unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
He's unpredictable. Like professional boxers and MMA guys, they would have talked their shit, but they won't really try to throw no punches because they understand what come with that. That guy, he don't care and he don't know.
Yeah.
He don't care and he don't know.
Remember Paulo Costa and Israel?
Yeah.
They talked all that shit on Twitter, but when it came down and they were face to face,
it wasn't going
on the elevator.
Yeah,
there's like
it's too much at stake. Yeah, it's too much. They know now.
Yeah, that shit is supposed to be for show, not.
Yeah.
Don't try to.
That's all it is, but but this guy, he ain't our age. He younger, right?
Yeah, he's younger.
So they probably Generation Z dudes.
A
This is
younger,
the whole clout chasing era,
probably racist. I mean, probably sexist. Probably a rapist.
Yeah.
There's too much.
I was like, damn, I missed a lot. What did he do?
Too much is, man. Too much things to judge people by.
Yeah. You gotta slow down, man. He could be killing his own opportunities, you know?
Yeah.
You gotta take it. He's in a great situation right now. Take advantage of it. Talk your shit, but don't do nothing to fuck up your money. It seems like he's this close to fucking up his opportunity that he's in a great situation. Chill.
I mean,
Talk your
you
shit
got that
and
opportunity to have Mayweather scream at his face because I don't even think my brain would even let me process.
Yo.
You have the all-time great about to knock you the fuck out.
Yo, it was like some damn high school shit. I got your head. You know, he's trying to run off with it.
And Mayweather is so fucking fast.
Don't disrespect me like that. I'll kill you.
I killed this motherfucker.
I'll kill this motherfucker. Don't disrespect me like that.
I believe him. Mayweather is so fast that he grabbed his hat and Mayweather went past everybody and got in front of this dude. Grab him. I'm not playing with you, motherfucker.
What are you talking?
And after fucking him up, went back to his face to yell at him.
Only black people do that. Throw punches and talk. Am I right? Talking and throwing punches. That's why I said, yeah, he's mad. This ain't fake. Because people keep saying it was staged. I said, nah, it's not staged. Yeah. Maybe it's staged on
their part.
Because Paul said he kept telling him he was going to take it. And Logan kept saying, no, don't do it. Don't do it. But he told me he was going to try to take his act. So I said, yeah, on his, he said he had a plan from the jump to do that. So that's why I say he's unpredictable. If I was the other brother, I tell him, keep my, you got to be somewhere else, man. I don't want you fucking up my money or opportunity.
Yeah.
Imagine we go to the weigh-ins, you do some other goofy shit, someone get injured. You're going to mess up the money. That's talk this shit, but don't do anything to actually make it get to a physical confrontation.
There's two things. What do you want to talk about? There's
you seen Rumble Johnson? Almost got knocked out, but he came. He did his thing.
See, I was gonna talk about something else, bro. Yeah.
I just wanted to clear that up real quick. I was like, I seen the highlight. I said, I ain't get knocked out, but
would have Rumble Johnson fare better against who he was gonna fight? Who was he gonna fight?
Yoel
Romero.
Yeah.
Do you think he would beat one?
I was picking him to win.
If he almost lost to someone who was 7-2.
Yeah.
You think
pretty much an unknown guy, yeah.
You think I think Yoel would have won.
You think possibly Yoel, he ain't no slouch.
I think Yoel would have wrestled him. I'll wrestle.
Yeah, it's possible, yeah. I was still picking Rumble, but I'm not mad if Yoel would have won because it's that kind of fight.
I mean, I'm a fan of Anthony Johnson.
They both hit hard as hell. One is he's a judo guy, right? A judo champion or some shit?
Yeah.
Was he like a judo black
wrestling champion?
A wrestling champion, yeah. So
he probably knows judo.
Yeah, too. All right. I could have sworn he's like some judo champion.
He's a Olympic wrestling champion.
Yeah. Cuban nationals or some shit, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He hits hard, man. So it was 50-50 fight. Anyone could have won that one.
Will cheat to win.
I'm just thinking, Yoel will cheat Romero.
He's just saying. Will he not cheat too?
Yeah. Didn't he find multiple tests or something? Or what happened? What's his story?
He failed one test.
He failed one?
He failed one test.
I could have
but I don't think he did. I think it was like a false thing.
Yeah, because he won some lawsuit shit.
And then he proved it, and then he got like an insane amount.
I heard he like some millions, like 8 million or some shit. He won a lawsuit, so
you cost me.
And people was always like, because he old, and he's like, how he's that old, but still so ripped and shredded.
He's about to be turning like 50.
Yeah, dude, like 44. He older than Mayweather. Yeah, so. That's cool, man. So he couldn't pass like the medical fight clearance or the pre-fight when they checked the physical and all that.
Yeah.
So that's why he ain't competing in a tournament to get another $1 million. So it's cool. So
he probably from his past history, he probably like what he usually do is like lose an insane amount of weight and almost basically like collapse. He did that multiple times.
Really dehydrate himself.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man, that's dangerous. So yeah, it would be then Rumble got the title shot next in the tournament. So we'll see how that goes in a few more months.
But Rumble is bigger now.
Yeah. Older, 38, 37.
38.
Yeah.
Got a lot of muscle to fight through.
Yeah.
And slower.
Shake off the rust. I think he should be glad he got hit and rocked.
Yeah.
That's probably something he needed. You know.
Never been knocked out.
Right? Always been submitted. Always, yeah.
Got submitted by Josh. Josh cheated.
Rich Clemente. Yeah, I'm still pissed off when Josh act like he act like he got hit with an illegal knee or some shit when he was down.
Dodged that shit perfectly.
On the floor. I like the Koscheck too till he did that.
He was a heel, bro.
Yeah, I used to like him. I was like, why he do that? You know,
like, who's letting him get through this? Cheating multiple times.
Yeah. So it's cool, man. So what else topics you want to talk
about? One is Colombia. And two, what was two? I know Colombia right now.
Stop and start. Colombia.
You know what's going on there, right?
No.
No?
That's why I'm like, that's why I don't know what's happening in Colombia. What are they doing?
Okay. As we're recording again.
Yeah, we hit.
That's good.
Not
good. And it's still got the sound. Colombia.
Yeah, what's going on with the people in Colombia?
All right. So, from my knowledge of my TikTok education,
yes,
is that they raised the taxes by 20%. I think they raised it for water, gas.
That's a big fucking increase, 20%.
Mm-hmm. I think they raised almost everything. And the police were shooting at protesters.
Oh, they were protesting.
They protested.
So their government pretty much sent the police to shoot them.
Yeah. They were shooting protesters. There's been cases of police raping people. There's the talk about Colombia and the thing that's going on in Ethiopia now.
Oh, it's happening with the brothers in the East Africa.
East Africa, I think they're having a civil war.
Ethiopia having a civil war?
Yeah. And some troops came in and they're raping insane amount of people.
So this is Ethiopia's own little people that's raping, or is another country, a foreign country?
I think it's their own people. Look it up to be sure. But
what the fuck?
And if you refuse the rape, they kill you on the spot. And they're forcing, I could be wrong about this, but they're forcing the family to rape that person.
Oh my, they got some sick motherfuckers over there, bro.
So
where their government at?
Losing. It's a war.
Oh my god, that's not much of an option. Like you're making it seem like it's a choice: get raped or die.
Yeah, get raped or die.
I'm still getting raped.
Look at
they
that.
Trying to make it. Yeah, I know. They trying to make it seem like, hey, you agreed to it, so it's not rape. What the fuck you mean?
And and then Colombia, they're trying to turn off all internet. So
no form of communication.
No form of communication.
Yeah, that's dangerous. That is fucking dangerous. Yeah. I'm gonna have to read that.
I'm going.
I'm gonna have to research on that. That's like some real reckless shit going on out there. I'm like, where the fuck is the government? I want to hear something about how they aiding their people. As I always say, you can't trust these fucking politicians, man.
Yeah.
That's why these are the same people that's talking about. This is why them people need these fucking guns, man. You can't protect yourself. What are you going to do?
They got guns, though.
That's for the army. I'm talking about the regular citizens.
Yeah.
That's why I'll be like, you need that shit. Like you see what happened just in America with the Capitol building. Them motherfuckers just let them guys do that.
Yeah.
So what's to say if a group of people wanted to do that, take over a town or a city? What you gonna do? Stop. Hands up. Don't shoot. Call a what you gonna do? You gotta protect yourself, man.
I don't think that would have happened.
Don't give up your right to protect yourself, man. Like them brothers and sisters out there in Australia say it all the time. They wish they never did it.
In Australia?
Yeah, because they used to have the firearms up until like a few years ago. The government stripped them away. The people that ain't wanted to take their guns, they took it by force, threw them in jail. I'm like, how you gonna check your government if you got nothing to do to scare them?
Yeah.
You marching ain't nothing. They gonna say, all right, we're gonna send our National Guard, shoot after them. What you gonna do? Throw rocks? What you gonna march around and say, hey, we don't like how you treat? They don't gotta listen to you.
Yeah.
You can't hurt them, so they don't respect you. That's why I always say people respect fire because they know they can get burned.
Here's where I feel like I'm wrong.
You wrong?
That like it. My mind is too, I think, violent for that.
Yeah, you too violent. You think so?
I mean, like,
well, yeah, elaborate.
Say if I'm in Colombia, right?
Yeah.
And the police are doing this. I'm hearing about rapes and all this, and then all of a sudden it's affecting me immediately. Immediately, I would try to gather around all the other people, try to bring everybody together, and then essentially I'll probably become like a terrorist.
That's the fuck you supposed to do. You don't just sit there and let it happen. Like,
yeah,
that's what you do. You organize, you gather up. Like a lot of them terrorists, they make it seem like they're bad guys, but those are people that probably been disrespected and overlooked.
Like I don't even know if we could say this on air. Or, like, is this like essentially wrong to say that you would be a guerrilla in some way of like killing police if they step out of bounds, if you go ahead of your country, or you're doing this for your community?
Yeah, that's what Thomas Jefferson put that Second Amendment there, him and all them guys, because they knew that's how you can check them.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do nothing if they was to say, you know what, we're gonna take away your rights and put curfew on you. What you gonna do? March? We got all your guns. What you gonna do? The only thing nobody respect, like the American citizens still, because you still got militias out here with guns and training, better training than the police.
Yeah.
I remember right before they became president, when they tried to go to one of their little speeches in Texas, and a militia surrounded Biden and Kamala. Police was with them, and them dudes outnumbered the police. They couldn't do nothing. Kamala and Biden couldn't even protect themselves.
How did they get out of that?
They got to go the other way. They wouldn't let them go to do their little speech. The police couldn't do nothing. It was more of them militia dudes than the police.
Because they could
have bigger, better guns.
Nobody know. They could have just turned and shot.
I think that's the only thing why the government still respects the American people, because they know they got to deal with individuals like that, or groups, I should say. It might be even worse with the individuals, because you don't know what individual got what.
Do you think? I don't feel like Texas is gonna be with us soon.
They always been trying. It's the Lone Star State for a reason.
I seen
Texas is his own world.
I seen something. I said it to someone, and they thought I was like bugging out. And I was like, "There's a big opportunity that Texas is on separate."
Texas tried a few times doing when Obama got his second term. Mm-hmm. They had petitions going to Congress to try to separate to be their own country.
So I think somebody went to the thing, and there was like a Congress, and there's like, we feel as Texas that the American states is unfit.
Yeah, the Lone Star State,
unfit to lead.
Texas is different, man. They different, yeah. So yeah, I believe you, because times like that in the past happened before when they tried to succeed from the rest of the states. Will
it be wrong for them? America's pretty fucking big.
No, because I think all states is in their right to do that. That's why it's like different laws in each state. They all have their like right to do that if they want to.
They're all their own little country.
In a way, yeah.
You want to stop this and we do our thing?
Yeah. We could do that.
Ah,
Okay. We out, guys. Another episode of Figuring Things Out. What happened to Joe's finger chopping onions? Yeah. What episode is this?
30.
Episode 30, Figuring Things Out, Tim TV.
30-ish hours.
Oh no, Jojo Ho Ho.
That's exactly my name is.
We out.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Finally get your shit good.
All right, let's set up for phase 2.